maybe it's interesting to know, are there maybe features in Ableton that people might not know about, or that you believe people might forget sometimes?
I always forget that you can insert time.
Yeah.
And also copy paste time. So normally you will cut and drag and put stuff in, but that can be sort of automated.
That feature is interesting because I love that feature where you can squeeze time in between.
Yeah.
How do you call that? Like push time? Insert time.
Yeah. And also you can go from audio to MIDI. So I did a workshop at the conservatory and played the piano, upright piano. And I did from this audio file, I did the convert audio to harmony.
Yeah, or to melody.
Yeah, to melody, but I played chords. So
so then harmony.
Harmony. And then I choose like a synthy sound.
Yeah.
And I blended it together. So I was like this piano, and underneath with a lot of reverb, I did this synth sound, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
So I know people who can sing, they can sing like a bass line.
Yeah.
They go from audio to MIDI, so to convert to melody, and then pitch it down 1 or 2 octaves, and then you have like a bass.
Oh, so they sing it first,
yeah.
Then they convert it to melody, and of course they do some quantization.
Yeah, and then choose a bass sound. And so people who cannot play but can sing, they can do some. So from audio to MIDI is really cool. It's not that a lot of people know that it's possible.
Yeah, I occasionally use it.
Yeah, it's not always good if you have a lot of how do you say, overtones, like a lot of. Yeah. Then you get sometimes really a little bit glitchy but then you just delete the upper notes and then it's done. So you can also, that's the beauty of MIDI. You can also change the notes.
But sometimes these mistakes or this happy accidents can turn into, this music piece is gonna have a different direction now.
Yeah.
So it's you can become very opportunistic by making mistakes like that, or when it maybe doesn't register correctly. I always try to be very opportunistic about it. Unless I'm very searching for something very specific, then I need to use something else.
And maybe the link option, so you can be on the same Wi-Fi network, enable link, and you can jam along in the same tempo and with the same beat sync.
Yeah.
And it also works now with Logic. A lot of iOS apps and Android apps has link enabled. So you can sort of jam with instruments, or like an instrument, but then with like computers and tablets and phones.
Yeah.
Also a thing. So you can also tempo follower. So you can drum and then live will follow the drummer and not the drummer has to follow live. That's also a cool feature that not everyone knows.
Yeah, okay. So it syncs up to the drummer.
Yeah.
Or whatever instrument you choose, you follow this. But the drummer, of course, is the nicest rhythm.
We tested it mostly with drums. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. Yeah. Of course, it has a little bit more of a repetitiveness to it. It depends.
Yeah.
If you're a Stockenhauser, then it's very random. So.
And if you're like a super lousy drummer, I think it still not follows you, because the audience will also not follow you. So.
Maybe it's very experimental and it's meant to be that way.
Yeah.
Hey there, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this one, check out this video or that video. And if you want to support the channel, make sure to click on top of my head on the logo and subscribe to the channel.